Hey folks, here I am. I was trying to get back online. I was having a little bit of trouble getting back online, but here I am. I was making every attempt to get here on time, and well, I was ready at 7:56. Here it is, 8:02, and I'm finally got in. So at least I'm in, and we're good, and I'm ready to go. Here we got a 1972 Philadelphia roll out in front of us here. 1972 Philadelphia, original bank wrapped roll. It's an original machine wrapped roll. It's a Batdorf wrapped roll. The coins are very tight inside here. So this should turn out to be a really nice one. I'm going to go ahead and start prying it open here. See if I can find where the... there we go. I got a particular spot I like to try starting these in because they come apart a little bit easier. And I'm just taking my plastic tool here, and I'm just prying at the edge of the roll to pull that curl apart. Once I can get that curl pulled apart, I'm pretty much ready to go. Hey, Jeff Dunn, Rithy Earth, Coin Junkie, Joe McBride, Tim Crowell, Jim Fletcher, James Eubanks, Bill Betts. Was that you calling, Bill? Well, I figured there were only a couple of different people who could have been calling me from a 501 area code. If you want, I can call you back when I get done, but I was in the midst of trying to get online and wasn't paying attention to my phone. Adam Chambers, Mike Connors, how you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. Okay, I'll just check my email. Thank you. And here we go. Wrapper over the coins, as is usual. Man, I hope this turns out to be a good one. We need a good roll. Something really good. See how it works out. All right, coin number one. We're ready to go. Kelly Ray. Kelly Ray will get coin number one out of the roll, and this is coin number one right here. And let me get my... There. A little channel tube out of the way there. All right. Yep, got nothing on the date. This was exposed out to the air. It was the first coin in the roll. And this one is going to score up to be nothing. Okay. Now, we have a choice. I'll let you guys make the choice. Majority of people makes the choice. We've got the reverses that we could be looking at. However, there are no known double die reverses for any 1972 Philadelphia Lincoln cent. Do you want me to skip the reverses and look at the obverse only? So you say obverse if you just want me to look at the obverse. Say reverse if you want me also to look at the reverse. How's the camera out of focus? Oh, the camera's not out of focus. Here it is. Skip, just the front. Okay. Obverse only. Obverse only, obverse only. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people so far. All of them are obverse only. So that's what we will do. We will look at the obverse only on these coins. It'll take a lot less time. There is perhaps the possibility that we might be able to get into the second roll this evening. I reschedule it for 9 o'clock, and maybe we can get this done. I'm not sure that we can, but we can try. All right, second coin, Joe McBride. Joe McBride is on this coin. And we got nothing going on this one. You can generally tell when you're going to get double dies in these rolls. And that's when you find coins that do not have the master die re-engraving. Master die re-engraving is pretty much a telltale sign that you're in that proper time of the year where they were making the dies from the master die that had the master engraving, the master die doubling. And sometimes you're going to get a mixture of coins. That's a good sign. But so far, all we have received are the master die doubled coins. You've got the re-engraved N of in, and then you've got a little bit of doubling on the side of the E of we, and then the U of trust is usually a little bit doubled, and then you're going to have doubling on the inside of the upper part of the B in liberty, and the upper part of the E and the R are usually doubled a little bit. And that is what we generally have with the master die doubling. Master die doubling generally means that you're not going to find double dies. So far it's not looking great. I had no idea this was going to be the case when we opened the roll. My thing is, I always want you guys to find really good stuff. I want you guys to have really good coins. There's another master die engraved. So the master die doubling. Oh, we said we weren't going to look at the reverses. That's right. I keep forgetting. I keep flipping the coin over anyway. Here's coin number 5 for quads.com. Quads.com gets this coin, which is not one of the chief double dies. It is a master die doubled coin. This is a little earlier die state than the others. You can see the doubling on the D, see the doubling on the E of we. You should be able to see the doubling on the U of trust pretty well. You just found 966 SMS coins in a roll. Wow, that's pretty cool. Somebody had to have put that together. All the SMS coins went into sets. Here's another. Let's see what we got here. This one goes to Joe McBride, and it is a master die doubled coin. Die breaks there on the reverse. It's pretty cool. Okay, I'm not going to look at any more reverses. I promised. We're on to coin number 7, Midnight Silver Run. Let's see what Midnight Silver Run has here. Okay. And it's another master die double coin. I kind of go straight up to the in God part to look for the master die doubling. That helps me determine whether or not I'm going to have any kind of doubling to be reckoned with. All of the double dies, numbered 1 through number 12, 13, are all on coins that do not have the master die doubling. All of those dies were regular dies before they were made into double dies. The hub is a regular hub, meaning, see the doubling on the N right there? That doubling's a killer for you. Darn it. Ooh. I didn't do that. Eric Bayer. Now, I have found rolls that are mixed of the master die coins and then the non-master die coins. I have found rolls that are mixed. They can be mixed because of how they were bagged. And there might have been some of the dies in service during the period of time that they were actually making doubled dies. So there's never a promise that you're only going to get one or the other. It's just that has been my observation through the years, is that generally you're going to end up with either master die doubled coins in your roll, or you will end up with double dies. They generally don't mix. Alright, there's coin number 10, now coin number 11. Coin number 11 to Chase. Coin number 11 to Chase. Let's see what Chase gets. Man, I really wish we were finding double dice. These are really nice coins. They're very, very slick coins. There's not a whole lot of dents, marks, damage, or anything else on these. Batdorf wrapped coins are generally very nice. Most of these look like 65 to 66 quality coins. Adam Chambers. Some could be even higher than that. Hey, here's one with some die scratches on it. We're going to get something different here. Nope, it's a master die doubled coin. They are very sweet looking coins. I just wish they were double dies. I had some promise held out for this roll. And its partner that we're going to open up either later tonight or tomorrow. I'm kind of thinking later tonight. Found out some news that my wife is not happy right now, and I probably need to go talk with her. She's now had 4 friends within the last 2 months lose their life to COVID. So she's kind of really bummed right now, and I can understand that. I don't know any of the people that she was friends with who have passed from COVID, but makes my wife sad, makes me sad. So I need to spend a little more time with her tonight. Evidently, the gentleman who lived across the street from her when she was a kid, about her age, about the same age as her, he was a detention officer. And he ended up with COVID, and he has now passed from it. So I will probably go and watch a TV show with my wife and just kind of hold on to her while we watch a TV show, and she kind of takes her mind off of it. And what did I just do? Did I ever look at the others on this one? I'm really not really thinking straight. I need to be thinking a little straighter when I'm doing this. That way we can get through the process. There's coin number 15. And now coin number 16. Coin number 16 goes to Chase. There's coin number 16. That's another one of that die. That die's got die scratches on it. One of those die scratches looks like a secondary tail to the 2, but that's just not what it is. It's a die scratch. Which is too bad, because that would be like really, really cool. Ooh. Here we have a die crack running from the rim all the way down the head to at the back of the head, the neck area. So that's a spiked head die crack. Hello, Time Travelers Coin Exchange. Yeah, the wife understands that I have to work, and my work hours are somewhat odd hours because, well, I assume that most of you work during the day. And so for me to do these during the day is a little, unfair, maybe, you might say. So I'll do some of them during the day, but I end up doing most of them in the evening time so you guys can be here and watch what happens. A little fleck of wax or something on that one. Get that off here real quick before I put it in Mike's holder. And there we go. All right, that's 17. Now coin number 18. Chuck Patello. Chuck Patello comes away with coin number 18 in the roll. Let's see what we're doing here. Trying to get my lighting straight. All right. Well, we've got another master die doubled coin. Given that we've been through 18 coins in the roll and they've all been master die doubled so far, I'm going to probably safely assume that this entire roll is going to be master die doubled coins, and we are not going to have any doubled dies, unfortunately. Now, the other roll could be the same or it could be very different. We don't know. Have no idea. Because, well, they share the same kind of wrapper, but whomever purchased these rolls at the bank could have gotten them at different times of the year and still have the same kind of wrapper. Hey, Hawkeye. Not going to be able to talk this evening, buddy. I'm going to have to postpone giving you a phone call. I'm not going to be at liberty later on this evening. I'm going to have to basically shut everything down up here and head downstairs when I get finished with the reveal here. Hello, JC. Yeah, we've been given a good shot here at trying to come up with double dies in a original roll, but just like with a lot of the original rolls, this one is from the era of 1972 where they were using the master die doubled. Master die doubled master, which made master die doubled working hubs, which made master die doubled dies, and none of which are actually any of the listed doubled dies. Master die doubling is actually hub doubling. Technically, it is real hub doubling. There, Adam Connor. But it happened at a stage in the die making process that was so high up the chain that over half of all 1972 Lincoln cents have this doubling. Over half of all of them have this doubling. There it is, really nice and strong on the E. You can see it. There it is on the D. You can see a little bit on the O and the G. And then the word in is re-engraved. It's doubled. Then you can see it in the upper B, on the upper E, and the upper R. Some Seinfeld. I don't know. I'm not really sure what to show her. She doesn't watch a whole lot of TV, neither do I. But we might crank up a movie and watch a movie. I'll be getting done here probably around 8:30, 8:40, and head out and go down and be with the wife. She's been talking with her son just to get herself cheered up a bit. We've got some ice cream down there, so we'll probably have some ice cream. I'll watch a movie. All right, we got Deanne's coin here next. And as of yet, Party Pickle, yes, I have hit one of yours. Did you get more than one? If you only got one, I've already been through it. All of the coins we've seen so far in this roll are master die doubled, which means that they are not doubled dies. Well, they are. Technically, they are doubled dies. They're doubled master dies, which means that the working hubs that master die made were all doubled, which means that all of the dies that those working hubs made had the same doubling, meaning that over half of all 1972 Lincoln cents have the exact same doubling on them and have no premium value. And this is the doubling you're looking at presently. It's called master die doubling. What kind of ice cream? Let's see. I have black cherry, and I also have chocolate. And she has vanilla, and she has coffee. We're kind of a bit of a sweet tooth, I guess, you might say. Like to have a few different kinds of ice cream in the freezer. They are pretty coins. Don't get me wrong here. Oh, look at the nice rim cuds going on there. Those rim cuds are ever famous for a particular double die for 1972 that this does not happen to be. But sometimes when you see those rim cuds, you could be looking at thousands of dollars. But unfortunately, not today. That'd be just my luck. Justin Busman comes up with a double die. Maybe? Maybe? No. Nope. Master die doubling. The whole roll is master die doubling. Bum. God, I hate that. Coin28quads.com. For some reason, my brain was actually headed in the direction that I was going to find like DDO number 8 or something like that in this roll, and there would be like 12 of them in there, and we'd be so excited we'd hop straight over to the second roll because, well, just because, but unfortunately, well, I mean, we were able to learn something from today's little escapade here, is that if you have the master die doubling, you're likely not to find the double dies, the different double dies that are known for the date. I just know that from, here's Party Pickle again. Party Pickle. If I say that just right, it almost comes out sounding like participle. And the participial phrase. The participle is the word that explains the action or the location. To the store, under the bed, over the clouds. Here's one for Deanne. That's preposition, not participle. Well, yeah, that's just for 72 because it's it just happens to be that none of the known heavier double dies, any of the dies 1 through die 12 or 13, however many we've got listed now, all of them are normal obverse hubbings, meaning that they don't have the master die double. So if you find a coin with the master die double, all you have to do is look at that N up at the top to see it. There it is. You see it on that N, you know that coin is not going to be a double die. Not one of the listed ones. There's some chance there could be one that's not listed yet that we don't know about. But I can tell you that, well, we've kind of studied the devil out of 1972 Lincoln Cents, and I'd come close to telling you that we've probably seen just about everything there is to see out of 1972 at one point in time or another. I think just about every different stage of every different double die for 1972 has been photographed and included in one reference or another. But yes, it's the 1972. I went looking at a reverse again. It's the 1970. Would you stop it? I dropped it on my wooden table, which is not going to hurt the coin at all. But it's only 1972 that had that master die doubling. So because only 1972 had that master die doubling, then it's only 1972 that rule concerns. Another master die double coin. Got a few stains on some of these, and they're starting to turn a little brown. But they've got a beautiful color to it, a beautiful caramel color, you might say. It's a reddish brown, real pretty color. And number 35 is Surreg. Give me number 35 now. A nice die crack in the head, and other than that, we've got a master die double coin, which is going to turn out to be nothing. You found 4 72 FS103 last week. See, that's where I want to be. I want to be in that role. Yeah. I want to be opening that role for you people. I mean, because I enjoy finding coins for you guys in this particular hunt that we do. The reason I enjoy finding coins for you guys in this particular hunt that we find them in is, well, because if I find you guys goodies then that brings in more people wanting more goodies. I don't want to look through searched rolls. Why would I want to get on camera and go through a searched roll? So I do the best I can to find the best original source material that I can so that we can go through it and find goodies. I generally take, like for instance, that bunch of rolls that I sold Sunday. I've got a bunch more like them that we're going to be selling on Tuesday. That's tomorrow. And I have been through about 24 of those rolls. Not the ones I'm selling, but other rolls that I've dumped the coins now. But I went through those to see if I was going to find any die varieties in them because I didn't want to sell them if I thought that they'd been searched. Well, I found that they had not been searched because I found a number of really nice die varieties in there. So then I knew that it was safe to sell the remainder of the hoard of rolls. And I've still got about 350 rolls from that hoard. So we'll get back into them tomorrow. It'll be a lot like yesterday's sale. Rolls that I've never looked inside of, don't really have any idea what's in there. And I'm selling them at $1 a piece. Everything starts at $1. And then we'll also do some toners. I'll bring some toners back out of the box. I've got more toners. So we can try a few toners intermingled amongst the rolls. I will not be doing any reveals this coming week, and I am off the following week, so we're going to have 2 weeks without reveals. I will finish up all of the reveal coins that I already have held back and get them all shipped out by the 1st of December. Everything should be gone from here. Here's number 41. This is for James Eubanks. Still nothing. Stop it, camera. All right, now number 42. Number 42 goes to Eric. Coin number 42 to Eric. Let's see what coin number 42 holds for us. Unfortunately, nada again. Well, hello, Andrew O'Neill. How you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. You been doing okay? You're one of the people I was looking into contacting to see if everything was okay. Because, well, we're in that period of time again where you never know if somebody's safe. Hearing from them is the only way to know. And, well, while you're part of my family, I want to make sure that I'm checking in on you, make sure you're okay. I'm not going to have, I can have some early wheats, but I'm not going to have any semi-key early wheats. So they're going to be more common date, but I still can have some early wheats, some nice ones. Like the 11S, what kind of grade are you looking for on 11S? I mean, if you're looking for an uncirculated coin, it's going to be a little while before I'll have a chance to get anything like that. But, I mean, if we're talking about circulated, I've probably got 20 or 30 of them. If I'm not going to be doing any reveals, how are you going to get your fix? Well, there is such a thing called a roll dig. And a roll dig is one of those things that I just open up a roll and go through it on camera. No form or announcement or anything. I just go through the roll. And if we find any varieties or any high-grade coins or any errors or anything else of great interest, we can auction it right there on the spot. How does that sound? That way, you're only buying something if it is a goodie. So I'll grab a 1960D roll. I'll open it up. We'll go through it. And if we find any varieties in it, we'll auction them off right there and then. So you're looking for a book filler, Joe. Well, I can get you a book filler. I can be on the lookout for something like that. Bill Betts. Been waiting for years all day. Here it is. Unfortunately, I think it's going to turn out to be just about the same thing everybody else's has been so far. You think that's interesting but possibly confusing? Well, here's the deal. If I do a roll dig, it doesn't matter how much time it takes. I can take as little time or as much time as I feel like taking, because I'm not really trying to show off every single coin for all the people. I'm just kind of looking through the roll on camera, kind of explain what I'm seeing as I'm going along. Sort of kind of like what I'm doing right now, only right now I'm trying to do it one coin at a time. You'll see when I do a roll dig, I don't look at it one coin at a time. I look at it, the whole stick comes in at once. So I've got 25 coins lined up on basically a flat baseball bat that I run through the microscope and look at every coin, and then flip them over and take a look at every coin again. Confusing on my end, though. Oh, yeah, don't worry about confusing on my end. I'll be good. I'll take the time to do whatever it takes to do what I do. You guys just have to be patient with me while I type everything in to make sure that I get the right people in on everything. I have to create a lot. As soon as I find a coin that's worth it, I'll create a lot for it. We can try something like that once or twice or 3 times or whatever over the couple of weeks period of time that I'm going to be off. Kelly Ray. Kelly Ray took coin number 1. Here's coin number 49. 49 for Kelly Ray. Let's see what Kelly Ray gets. And unfortunately, it's another master die double coin. That, I believe, is going to be what the entire roll is. We're down to coin number 50 now. Mike Birchman, coin number 50. And coin number 50 looks like this. Another master die doubled coin. So they're all master die doubled. None of them are the listed doubled dies, and I have explained to you why. And so we've had a little lesson, even though it was kind of, I guess, an expensive lesson. But you never know when you're going to run into good stuff and when you're not going to run into good stuff, you know. But what I can do for you folks is I've got it scheduled. Let's see, I've got tomorrow's show scheduled. Let me see. I'm going to take a look at what time I had it scheduled for. I think I scheduled it for, wow, what was it, 3 p.m.? I think 3 p.m. tomorrow. I'm going to do 3 p.m. tomorrow because I've got the auction come up at 8 o'clock tomorrow. So with the auction at 8 o'clock tomorrow, I'll probably do another couple of hundred, maybe 100 or so rolls, along with some other stuff. I mean, we'll play around for a while, have a good time with it. Starting at 8 p.m. and we'll run until I don't know, till I get done. So yeah, that was only 35 minutes because we didn't look at any of the reverses. And unfortunately, we found nothing in the roll to go back over, explain, look up, or talk about. So it was kind of a pretty quick dud. But there it is, 50 coins. All 50 coins are normal. 50 coins, 50 flips, 50 flip inserts. And there it is, folks. Oh no, Shantanu. Oh no. Yeah, you'll get the master die doubling in about half of all of the rolls that you'll ever open for 1972. But so I have some other rolls that I've got in plans that we can take a look through, and if I find anything in them or what I find in them, we can certainly look into offering for sale as soon as I find them. And we'll do that over the next couple of weeks. I've got one more reveal to do. That'll be tomorrow. The auction tomorrow evening with no reveals sold tomorrow. And then the following week will be the first week of December. I'll be taking that week off. And then I will have auctions through the month of December. Does anybody know what day of the week? I'll see what day of the week is Christmas. I haven't looked yet. Christmas. Ding dong, Christmas. Christmas is on a Friday this year. So given that Christmas is on a Friday, we can have our Tuesday auctions. All right, folks, I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you later. Have a great night, and I will see you at the auction or the reveal tomorrow. Have fun.